What if I told you the chewiest candy in Japan isn't even gum?
Wait, you can actually swallow these?
Yes, Haichu is the space candy of the future. Hi, I'm Alai.
And I'm Chloe.
Let's get into today's deep dive. First things first, Haichu is not gum. It's a chewy candy made from the Japanese company Morinaga that you're meant to swallow. That's the whole point.
Think of it as like a middle ground between gum and a fruity chew like Starburst. The texture changes as you eat it. It starts firm, then as you chew it softens, and then it eventually melts in your mouth.
Disappears. Morinaga spent years trying to get the texture right. They experimented with ingredients, kneading time, and temperature just to get that signature chewy but never sticky feel.
And once they got it right, they were confident enough to give the candy a tagline, Shokkangu Kaju-gyu, which means great texture, bursting juice.
Shokkangu Kaju-gyu. Haichu even has more than 200 flavors.
200?
Yes, we don't have 200 today. We have 3 different flavors we're going to try a little later, so stick around. Now let's talk about how this futuristic candy is made.
The main ingredients are sugar, glucose syrup, and hydrogenated palm kernel oil.
That's the base, but what really makes it tasty is the natural and concentrated fruit juices they mix into it.
Haichu has also been gluten-free since 2012.
Ooh, very nice. Gluten-free girlies.
Ooh.
And boys, get into it. But Haichu is not halal, kosher, or vegan.
And that's due to one ingredient, gelatin, which is pork derived. But I don't know, maybe one day there will be a halal-friendly gelatin. What do you think?
I think so. I mean, it's the candy of the future, so they have to keep innovating. Anything is possible.
Yes.
So who invented this iconic space candy?
Haichu was created by Taichiro Morinaga.
Back in the 1930s, Morinaga wanted to invent a chewable candy that felt like gum but could be swallowed. That's because in Japan at the time, spitting out gum in public was seen as rude. Still rude today.
Yeah.
Still rude.
He first started off with these chewy caramel candies, then he eventually added some fruit flavors, and he came up with something called Chulets.
Chulets ended up being the beta version of Haichu.
And fast forward to 1975, after years of perfecting his candy recipe, Morinaga gave Chulets a makeover. And that's when Haichu was born.
Coming up with the name was a no-brainer. Hai for high class, and chew for the chewy texture.
Haichu started off in Japan, spread throughout Asia, and then went worldwide.
Haichu is a phenomenon. Let's talk about it. Haichu is a full-on icon in Japan. It's just something people grew up with. It's in every convenience store, on TV. There's even special anime campaigns and celebrity endorsements.
And if you live in Japan, Haichu is just a part of everyday life.
Haichu also became a huge hit in the West, especially in the United States, where it went from imported Japanese candy to mainstream favorite.
The demand got so big that Morinaga created special packaging specifically for overseas markets.
That shift is why you can now find Haichu in supermarkets and vending machines across different countries.
And by the way, Haichu is certified space food for Japanese astronauts.
Ooh, they're taking their popularity to the moon! To the moon, I tell you! All right, let's talk about the Haichu ads.
Haichu commercials are wild in the best way, especially the Japanese ones. They're loud, bright, and exciting.
There's exploding fruits and dramatic close-ups of people chewing. Everything is playful and bold, just like Haichu's personality.
A lot of ads go for quick, goofy humor. Some commercials take normal situations and exaggerate them to make the moment feel huge.
Others lean into silly, unpredictable storylines that Japanese ads are known for. Japanese commercials are crazy.
Yeah, they are. Haichu loves to bring in popular groups like Naniwa Danshi and local celebs.
Has Haichu collabed with Sanrio?
Wait, before we talk about that, let's talk about all the flavors.
Ooh, okay. So yeah, Haichu has more than 200 flavors. We of course have the classics like strawberry, apple, and orange.
There's also fruit blends like red plum and lemon and peach and plum.
They also have non-fruit flavors like white soda, yogurt, and super drink. Ooh, I wanna try super drink.
There's also yogurt-based flavors, dessert flavors, and entire special series like Tuba Tuba Haichu with parfait-inspired options. It's like having dessert in one piece of candy.
Ooh. Now we are going to try 3 different Haichu flavors. Woo! Okay, let's do this one first. What do we have?
Okay, so this one is a mixture of 3 flavors in one bar. It's white peach, shine muscat, and Japanese pear.
Ooh, let's try it. So muscat is kind of like grape. It's like a green grape. And then Japanese pear. Do I get one? I want one too. Ooh, it's already chewy.
Oh, this reminds me of like taffy in a way.
Oh yeah, you can see all the 3 different flavors that are gonna come through. Let's give it a try. Cheers. Oh,
Try the whole thing.
I'm nervous. Okay.
I taste white peach.
I like this one. You know, I'm not a candy eater, but maybe I will become one. This is good.
I don't taste pear.
Pear is such a light flavor. I guess like, why even bother? It's not gum, but it's almost more chewy than gum.
It's like
it is
chewing
juicy.
doesn't end.
I haven't had one of these in years. Wow, this is a throwback. What would you give it on a scale of 1 to 10?
7.
I'm giving this one an 8. I really like this flavor. It kind of reminds me of all of my favorite bubblegum flavors.
Yeah.
Right? This one is good. Might move it up to a 9. Next we have, this one is supposed to be super, super sour. It's a lemon flavor. There's supposed to be some extra, what did it say?
It's kajuwa.
Kajuwa, which we don't know what that is.
No, yeah, kajuwa.
Excited to try it.
I'm still chewing.
That should be the catchphrase, the new catchphrase. Haichu, I'm still chewing. First off, this one seems a little bit bigger than the other one.
It's firmer.
Yeah. Here we go. It's supposed to be sour.
I don't like sour.
Have a drink ready. Oh, sorry. Now mine is not easily to unwrap. All right, let's give it a go.
Like zest inside.
Oh, it's like crispy. Like crunchy, not crispy. This tastes like a lemon head. Ooh, I like this one too. I can't be eating candy, but it is good. Very lemony, the little hajuwadi is like crunchy, like, so it feels like,
I'm watering. Oh my gosh.
Is it sour to you?
I forced myself to swallow it.
It's not sour to me.
Oh my gosh.
What's wrong with me? It's like if you're chewing on a lemon head, it's like the outer shell of a lemon head is inside of this in tiny little pieces. It's the best way I can describe it.
Makes sense. It's tasty. It's just
very lemony.
Like, it makes me make that sour face. Like, it's just, oh, it's so sour. But it's good.
Out of 10, that one's getting a 9.5. That one was good.
6. Too sour for me.
It was
I'm not a sour girl.
It was not sour at all to me.
For me.
Our last one we have, this is premium. And it says mochi mochi. So it's gonna be extra chewy. And this one is also muscat flavor, so green grape flavor.
And different packaging than the others.
Yes, we have like even more shareable packaging.
Yeah.
We're just gonna rip it off the top.
And it's like reclosable, right?
Yeah, you can put it away later. Ooh, if I can open it. And then, all right, you wanna pick one out. Just, oh, they shaped like grapes.
Oh my God, they are, look.
Oh, these have a really strong smell. So yeah, these look completely different. Ooh, I don't know if I'm gonna like this one. Let's try. I like it. It was the easiest to start chewing because I think the shape. That's okay. I bet I would like this in a different flavor more. The outside is almost kind of powdered. Like it feels kind of dusty, which is interesting.
I feel like I'm gonna be chewing for a while.
I'm basically already done. Maybe I'm like really a fast chewer. Maybe that's the problem.
I thought I was.
I like it. I think I'll have another. This one is the most different out of the ones that we tried.
I like this one the best. No, maybe the first one. I don't know. Maybe it's tied.
I like this texture the best, but I like the first flavor the best.
I agree.
I would give this one a 9. I actually want to give them all a 9. These are good. I like these. These were all so good. And this was only 3 Haichu flavors.
Let's try all of them.
Wait, should we try every Haichu flavor? Subscribe if you want us to try every single Haichu flavor. That's gonna be a long video.
I'll do it.
We'll do it. Subscribe, let us know. When you think of Haichu, you probably picture the stick-type packaging with the rectangular candies, but there's also many other variants.
There is souvenir Haichu, which you can only buy in specific Japanese regions.
Ooh, that would be a really good omiyage to give out, just
Right.
like the Haichu from Fukuoka.
I know, that would be cool.
What flavor could it be? There's the Shuwa Umai series, which is carbonated, so it's like you're chewing a soda. I want to try that one.
Me too.
That sounds good.
Umaichu and Supaichu are other variants that are crunchy and also super sour.
Yeah, like the one we just tried.
Yeah.
Strong Ichu is made with 5 times more fruit juice than the regular Haichu candy.
Haichu Punishari has gummy bits inside.
And of course, who could forget about the premium Haichu? Ooh, that one was really, really good.
But that's not all. Haichu also has a mini version and ice cream.
Ooh, ice cream. There's even a healthier Haichu version that contains nutrients like collagen and iron. Imagine waking up and taking a Haichu as your vitamin. You can do it. There are so many different Haichu flavors. What do you think they should make next?
I'd love to see some type of vanilla bean flavor. I love vanilla.
Vanilla bean.
How about you?
I think I want coffee, a coffee flavor. I love coffee flavor everything.
That would be good.
What is your dream Haichu flavor? Let us know below and you can be entered to win an exclusive Blippa lunchbox. Woo, it's so nice. And you can fit so many Haichu in here. Put your Haichu inside and go off on an adventure.
Go on a picnic.
Yeah.
A Haichu picnic.
A Haichu picnic, yeah, let us know. Now let's talk about the collabs.
There were collabs with Pokemon, Sanrio, Super Mario, and Yu-Gi-Oh!
They even had anniversary packaging with Doraemon and Snoopy.
There's also the Fanta collab. It's like Haichu, but with the taste of Fanta grape or orange. It's not fizzy, but it has the taste of those sodas.
I love Fanta. I'm gonna try that one.
Yeah.
Earlier in 2025, they had a collab with the anime Haikyuu. Sold exclusively at 7-Eleven, this collab had special packaging and keychains. I want a Haikyuu keychain.
Me too.
Haikyuu, Haichu.
Haichu.
Yeah! So Haichu is a Japanese snack that took over America. But have you heard about the American snack that took over Japan?
Find out about Kit Kats in our next video.
Bye! Has Haichu collabed with Sanrio?
Wait. Before.
Bro.
That was too much. Okay.
お前はもう死んでる。